Bow, 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 bow. Alright, let's get a few things squared away. Hello, everyone that's watching now or post. I know some people tend to jump into these shit pretty quick. But I also know a lot of people watch post, so hey guys, how you doing? We are hanging out on Siren. I'm just going to put on some music, probably just some white bat, like I usually do. And, yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of... Well, we're going to be doing some stuff on Siren today. I got some spare shit, so I figured, why not? White bat. White bat audio. Let's see if we can find something different than what we usually listen to from white bat. We could go maybe like a gritty, dark synthwave playlist. Yeah, we're gonna go on the actual playlist spot. And we'll just go into the copyright-free metal music. Because, hey-ho, that always works out nicely.
Groceries between sets. Susan shops from her driveway.
Yeah. Alright, now I could pop in... yeah, there you go, white bat. Copy that. Pop that there. And this one goes hard. This is nice. Siren. Why would I need to put bonding liquid in there? And weird. Save that. Grab this. And we'll pop it in here. And we'll see how many people pop in to chillax. Hey, bacon! Downloading Entropia Universe for your daughter, gonna try to get her in there. Nice, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, I should probably pop the monetization on too, shouldn't I? I see you really like the live stream, Bacon. Hell yeah, man. You've always got my back. And this has, yeah, a little bit. We'll just loop the playlist because I like this playlist. It sounds pretty sick. We'll just have to put up with stuff. Yeah, just put the ads on. Super aggressive. Yep. Every like 5 minutes, I'm having a ultra peachy keen Monster energy drink. 0 sugar. But I love it. I love peach flavored stuff. Ooh, yeah. Yummy, 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 yummy. So, we are on... Yeah, we're hanging out on Siren. And there's a couple of reasons why. When we were talking the other day... Let me just see if I can bring it up. When we were talking the other day... Peaches come in a can, yeah. Yeah, peaches come in a can, man. Didn't you know? Peaches always come in cans. They don't grow on trees. They do, but it's the can with the peaches in it that grows on the tree, you know? Let me just... Just gonna pull up the old Cyrene Dream. And let's just, there we are. So here's what we're going to be looking at, right? So from what we were talking about the other day, you have weapon vouchers and stuff like that. So the unlimited tier, we'll look at the tier, we'll open the tier 1 and we'll open the tier 2. So this drops from, like, you need the unlimited voucher, right? This drops from Generation 2 spiders and nimics, right? And then you get this one, which, I mean, you know, ain't too bad. 34.8 DPS. Have you watched Lawspade's armor video? No, not yet. Not yet. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I watched some of it this morning. And, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But I've never really been one for those sorts of games. But I've been thinking about getting into them. I kind of like them. I want to get into DayZ a little bit. But, yeah, is what it is. But yeah, I want to get one of these. So the Tier 1 unlimited weapon voucher drops from Gen 2 spiders and the nimics. And the Tier 2, we have no idea what it drops from. No idea what it drops from. But, you know, I'll happily settle for this one. It's great fun with people. Yeah, I should probably check it out. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be probably... Depends what we're doing. We're just chillaxing. We're just chillaxing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to check it out, like download it from somewhere and play it. So now we go. Oh yeah, I need to look. Where? I'm watching on my phone, so I missed the specs. You missed the specs of what we're after, what we're hunting. That's okay. So the specs on the Electron V15E, efficiency is 57.2, and the attacks per minute is 58, which is pretty cool. And the DPS is 34.8. And the unlimited, the Tier 1 unlimited weapon voucher drops from Generation 2 spiders, or a Nimit. And you got to trade that in with 200 Imperium cubes to the Arc Stage 1 vendor. But you need 200 Arc badges, so it's going to take me a little while. You like unlimited things. I do too. So we're going to have a look at the mob list. Just quickly. I might as well bring this up so you guys can see it as well. So we have the spiders, and we have the nimics. It doesn't say exactly what the nimics drop from, like what the nimics, like which one it drops from. But the highest level nimit has the same HP as the lowest of the spiders. So going after the nimics is probably a better option. These guys also drop the summoning totems, which I'm going to need anyway. So yeah, we might as well. Looks like they're all down here in this little bit here, which isn't that far from where we're at. Oh, Sokka, I was listening to Jungle. You know, you need to work on your Siren missions. Boom shaka, boom shaka. Booyaka, booyaka. I'm a fan of Sokka. I was listening to Jungle. Jungle drum and bass. And I love that shit, so. Ooh, they got an LR50 on Siren. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, we get that. You need like 10,000 kills. Yeah, there's like, is that the noob? The nooblet mission? I got a few different mission chains that I gotta do. Let's have a look. It's not quite what I want. But we put this on there. And we will go over to here. And then we'll go and we'll kill some Nimitz. It looks like the Nimitz are going to be just up here. So that's good. It's for a jacket that has a skill bonus when you upgrade it. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Sounds pretty sick. Might have to look at getting myself some. Like, get myself one. We don't have a shitload of ammunition to work with, but, you know. We'll do what we can with what we got. You know, hopefully we get a decent amount of stuff. A lot of the things like the animal muscle oil and the eye oil that I've got in storage here, I'm probably just gonna just gonna sell. The fuck is that? Oh, merfolk. I don't need no damn merfolk. Give it to Law Spade. Well, you're gonna upgrade it and give it to Law Spade. I don't think he needs it. I'm 100% honest. I don't think that man needs much help from anyone when it comes to his in-game situation. He's got it pretty well set. Though if I do loot a shopkeeper pad, I'm gonna be... Oh, you mean my TT stuff? I think Lawspade is saving his bickies at the moment. I think he's saving his PED at the Minamoto. I think. Still needs math for crafting. Yeah, good do. But that would involve him needing to come to Cyrene and yeah. Plus he's playing a lot of armor. Yeah, that's why he's playing armor. Oh. Maybe I'll try hunting some bigger nimics. I don't know if it would be like the... any pirates around Cyrene? I have no clue. No clue. I know Boxer comes in every so often, and he can be a bit of a pain in the neck. Yeah, they tend to hang around between Cyrene and Calypso. Siren and Calypso and Arcadia and Calypso is where I tend to see Boxer anyway. Yeah, so these Nimitz are going to be a two-pronged thing. One, I'd like to get the unlimited weapon voucher. But I also want to get the summoning totem. So it's kind of a two-pronged thing. Two-prong attack. Because once I get to 200 Arc faction badges, I'll be able to do the summoning thing. And every time you beat... Like, you can summon a mob every 10 minutes, and killing that mob gives you an Arc faction badge, which I need to get like 500 of them. So eventually I'm gonna need like 4,000 of the bastards. So, you know, I figured if I get like 4,000 of the totems, which is worth like a fair chunk of cash. But, you know, it's all for the sake of those unlimited items, you know? Boxer doesn't care about looting, just wants to annoy. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the things that he's looted. He's looted he's looted a fair fucking chunk. Like, he's gotten thousands of PED off of people. Like, thousands. Sup, Bruce? How you doing, man? How you doing? You chillaxing? You chilling? Yo, what's up, Don? Just woke up, almost overslept for what? Oh, damn, bro. That could have been bad. You definitely don't want to oversleep. Especially when it comes to work. Oh yeah, they're happy to kill for the kick of it. Definitely an interesting one he is. Oh, it's funny. Don, when Don? I thought it was Doc. Yo, Doc, when the other day, I think it was you told me that I should check out Cyrene and not Cyrene, DSEC. Went to DSEC, hunted some stuff, got a 300 pet global, and then I got a Hoff getting a 500 gigabyte memory drive thing that I was able to sell for like 150 PED. It was nice. Cheers. What's up, Marion? What's up, Woody? Welcome to the stream. We're all chillaxing, hanging out here. Yo, Crazy! What's up, man? Everyone's popping in. Everybody's popping in. It's good to see. Good to see you all. Yeah, not too bad. Can't complain. Cannot complain. I had a good day. Played a little bit of Path of Exile 2 on the PlayStation this morning. I did some writing. I got about 600 words done. I'm giving myself a 500 word thing that I want to do each day for my writing. And I got 600, so that's good. And did a little bit of housework, doing some streaming. It's been a good day. It's been nice. That's the one thing about Siren. You tend to lose a lot, you know, in the short term, but then you tend to like hit some good shit. Good to hear. While you're on Siren, I can recommend you try and chopping some trees. Yeah. Some nice spots. I like chopping trees. Tree chopping is pretty good. I like cutting me some trees. I like chopping trees. Doesn't Siren have like a tree chopping mission? I think I might even have it. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. There should be a small island up north, I think. It's full forest. There's a couple of these. Is it that one? That looks like it should be a full forest. Yeah, we'll have a gander. We'll have a looky-loo. Yeah? We'll have a gander, have a look. Something I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind getting some long moonleaf boards and selling them. You know, you can profit off of those. Chopping down the huge trees, you can profit. Once you start like attacking dodges and stuff. My stats. Ugh. I don't fucking know. Professions. My highest at the moment is, well, my highest is laser sniper hit at outstanding at 67, and range laser damage is at 63. Let's have a look. My evader is at 35. Dodger is at 27. You know. What's up? There's only like 2 reasons why someone will be like, oh boy. It's like, wow man, your skills suck ass. Or, wow, your skills are awesome. Which camp do you fall under? Do you fall under the, oh nice, or do you fall under the, ugh, crowd? I'm just messing. Very nice. Oh, thank you. And below you? Yeah, oh, I mean, yeah, in level you might be below me, but like, it's one of those things where there are people that are like levels below me, but they have better gear. Was just wondering with the levels you fight. Yeah, so, I'm hunting these guys. Because they can drop the tier 1 unlimited voucher, like unlimited weapon vendor voucher. So I'm going after these guys for that, and also they drop summoning totems, and I'm going to need that to do stuff once I hit 200 Arc Faction badges. Yes? Yes, yes. That, and I haven't really hunted these guys much, I don't think. Bro, stop hitting me so hard. Yeah, I haven't really hunted these guys. Whoa, he is a big boy. Big boy. Because, you know, I wouldn't mind collecting the unlimited stuff that Cyrene has to offer. Take me a long ass time, but you know, it's super quick now traveling in space. Traveling in space is super bloody quick. What is my, well, it's not that bad. It looks like you'll need a Witcher for those. Yep. Gonna have to hire myself a Witcher. Hello, X. X, go give it to you. Go give it to you. X, go give it to you. X, go give it to you. Oh, did you heal? Was that you? Was that? Oh, was that you? Thanks, man. What Healy device are you using, man? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's Woody. Hey, Woody. What Healy device are you using, dude? You would love to do some EU, but I'm broke at the moment, not time, but you reminded me. Well, I still got some feelings for the game. Yeah, I play the game even if I'm broke. I just go to Rocktropia, man. That's what I do. I just go to Rocktropia and hang out there. You been there hating on haters? Yeah, you gotta hate on the haters, man. Still need to finish that last grind. You got a little bit of a grind cranking, do ya? Cool skill payout after the last quest. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know if I've done hate on the haters. Yeah, you can. You can sweat them too. Like, the haters are really good for, like, just, like, if you want to go a little bit free to play, but you also don't have, like, a lot of time to just sit at your computer. You're able to, you know, go ham on them. I'm not gonna be able to... Jesus. I'm down, like... Sometimes I feel like Mindark just likes to fuck me in the face. Sometimes I feel like they just like to, you know, dog me a little bit, but it is what it is. I don't really have much shooty shoot left in me. Yeah, we'll burn through the ammo that we've got. There's a 10% chance that EU will get some fresh blood after that engine update. Oh yeah, like 100%. You know? Because if they're using the Unreal Engine, it will end up on... probably end up on the Epic Games Store, probably. It'll probably end up there, and then people will be like, what's this game? And... Then they'll get caught in the trap. They'll get caught in it, and they'll get me. They'll get me, and they'll get them. But you know, more people will probably mean more viewership for me, which is good. It's really funny, right? So my channel gets plenty of traction for the Entropia universe crowd, but the crowd is so small that like it's like it doesn't really mean like a whole hell of a lot in the grand scheme of things, if that makes sense. So if we could drag more, like if Minecraft is able to Minecraft fucking hell. If Mindark is able to drag more people to the game, then in turn that will drag more people to me. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead, chew your leg off. You'll be back. Yeah, go ahead. Chew off your... Oh, fuck. Well, you know. They say, no good deed goes unpunished, and all that. There's a similar thing coming out soon. It's from CCP Games, basically Eve with all that blockchain stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, I've played some blockchain games. I played some... Oh fuck, what was that called? Lost Relics. I played some Lost Relics. That's Lost Relics isn't too bad. It gets pretty boring after a while though. You know, it gets pretty boring after a while. But you can make money in that game though. Like it's really interesting how like it tends to work out in that game. But you know, you can indeed make money from it. Which is cool. Alright, well, my ammunition is pretty much burnt out. So I'm gonna go, and we'll probably try to find that old forest spot. I'm gonna guess that it's probably this one, because it's green and it looks like it's just forest. You know? So that's where my money is. Hey look, there's a rock in the sky. And we got none of what we wanted. Obviously, because we only hunted there for like 20 minutes. Yeah, you really, like... On Cyrene and a lot of other places, you really need, like, a larger ped flow. Like, a larger bankroll than what I've got. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got some stuff. That's right, I'll be depoting, you know, a few hundred PED worth of shit in the next, you know, next few days, probably. Alright, let's go and look for this forest. I think it's this one here. So we're gonna go here. And then we'll go and look. First things first, I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, I'll show you my weapons and stuff afterwards. Because it is some cool shit. Actually, it might be that island over there. That looks like it's all forest. I'll be back. I'm just going to fill up my water bottle. Yeah, got to stay hydrated, man. It's important, you know? I'm back. I'm back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Woody, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done hunting for the moment. All my ammunition pretty much got chewed up by those motherfuckers. So I'm gonna go and explore a little bit. That was a mission thingy over here. So let's talk to Dr. Blair. Why? Yes. Continue playing. Doofus. But yeah, I got a Rep Edge 2XO. Which is pretty cool. Efficiency 70, tier increase rate 169. 20 DPS. It is a level 100 weapon, but I really don't give a fuck. And this is a Katsuichi Honor. Katsuichi Honor, efficiency 65.8. Tier increase rate 182 out of 200. So that's pretty fucking good. And damage per second of 40. I was using this on like the Katsuichi Honor. I was using, where you get them from? I got this one off the auction. Well, I got both of them off the auction house. But I got this one. I actually got it for plus 40. So that's pretty good. And I got this one for like TT plus 10. Yeah, like I got it for TT plus 10. Which is pretty cool. Someone just wanted to sell it. But it was also full TT, so. But yeah, this is it. That's the one. We could probably. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the lady. Then I got distracted. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna extractificate my fuel. Refuel. Throw this in the back. And okay, let's first though, I want to repair on my harvester. Yeah, let's repair the harvester. And we might as well maybe get ourselves a lower level. Get a couple of these, like a few of these as well. But yeah, this Katsuichi Honor I was using on... Yeah, I was using on... Ooh, Zelladolf, Omicron. Nasty. Nasty business. Yeah, I was using it... Oh wow, I'm not seeing that Siren tool. Yeah, it's just a harvesting tool. Yeah, so I was on. You only see Calypso ones. There's a few different ones. This one's from Arcadia, I think. I don't know. It might be. I'm actually not too sure. Got a small tree there. So we use one of these. Well, this one's a large. So we'll use this. Yep, tree cutting. Cutting up some trees. And we got a small tree over here. But, oh yeah, I got distracted. So, I was on Arcadia using the Katsuichi Honor, and I was killing Noosals. And it did really well. It did really well. I ended up profiting, like, you know, while I was there. If you got booster, you can pop because you get loads of engineering and stuff. Yeah, I don't have a booster on me at the moment. Yeah, I got no boosties on me. Otherwise, I would have. I should probably go and pick up my Slipmere just in case, shouldn't I? I'll probably. It's probably not necessary, but like, I feel like I should. You know? Old God. Old God. Yep, old God. Nothing but God. Large tree. Large tree. Yeah, I ended up getting a Dominic's Moccasin Unlimited, and I sold that, which is a pretty big boon for me. And I find, like, with the melee stuff, I can kind of, like, as long as I've got enough, I can kind of, like, just almost hunt indefinitely, kind of, with the Noosals. Because I tend to, like, I'll stick it around about that 95% range after a while, and then they'll drop me a whip, and then I'm able to sell the whip. It's quite good. It's a good strategy. You taking my trays? Woody, are you taking my trays? I'll if you want, I'll go and find a different island, and you can harvest the trees on this one, and I'll head off over to the other one. Raise up, bitch. Raise up. Because I should be able to get plenty over there. Unless it's full of mobs. There can only be one lumberjack in this town. Yep, straight up lumberjacking it. Straight lumberjacking it. Oh yeah, look at all these trees. Always on the lookout for your fourth one. Do you, which Noosals do you hunt, man? And what sort of setup do you kind of go for? Not that it really matters at the end of the day. It all comes down to RNGs at the end of the day. It all comes down to the big dude, whether or not... Oh, wow, I got like 20% skill gain from this. Sweet, we'll do that. See what we got. So we got some smalls. Got a lot of smalls, large. Now there's a trick that I learnt from oh shit, I forgot his name. I gotta figure out who it is first before I actually mention what it is. Is it Don Williams? Don Wilson? Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Donald Wilson. I learned this trick from watching one of his videos. Because these things have a timer, they don't have like X amount of PED in them, but they have a timer. What you can do is, let's say I don't want any small trees. I can come up to this small tree, right? Hit it once. And we'll watch. Gonna disappear. It disappears. So if I don't want to bother with the smalls and I just want to get like the larges and shit, you can kind of like just knock them off, you know? It's dope. But I do want to look at You always did all of them, so you always spec back. Well, I mean, you got skills from it, so like, and if you're gonna use the materials or even sell the materials, because the materials are still like, you know, these still sell for a little bit. But obviously, it's the huge trees that you want. Because trees are on a timer and you see another gatherer on the same place, you always good to harvest the same tree so you don't waste them. Yeah, yeah. It's really good. So, like, if you're with a group, you know, then it's not too bad. But obviously, you know, you kind of want a tree cut alone. Because there's, like... I don't know. You don't know if, like, someone's found, like, a huge in the area that you're at. You know, too many people clog up the system, you know? But yeah, you could basically come along and, like one-shot them. But yeah, it's on a timer so that, like, you don't... You know, you don't waste them, you're not stealing from other people, you know. It's good that way. Get rid of that one. So it ain't too bad. Let's give me some. I do wish they had, like, better, what's the word for it? I do wish the writing was a little bit... The knowing what it is was a little bit easier. Sometimes it's, like, a little bit of a pain to actually see, like, the frickin' words. It should come up with, like, a little box. Instead of just, like, the letters up here. You know? Well, I guess it kind of comes up next to it. But like at the distance, it's kind of annoying. Huh. Hey, Bob Hulk. What's up, bro? Oh, you're out? Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Small tree. Oh, maybe this is the small... That's the small tree. I want to find a big tree. I want to find a huge tree. I want to find a big mamma jamma tree. There's a huge tree. Mine. Mine. Happy birthday, Scotty C93. Happy... Some bitch! That lasted like 2 seconds. What a ripoff. What absolute bollocks was that? Oh well. Bollocks it was, and bollocks it shall be. So what is this? What did I get? Oh yeah, I've got a yeah. This is the thing that I got on DSEC. It was a Entropia Tempest Rex. Okay, it was this 500 gigabyte hard disk drive. It's quite good. You know, gave me the Hoff swirly, and I got all excited. Then I saw that it was technically only for like 150 PED, you know? So I'm like, okay. But yeah, QT, it is a really good system that you don't need to like, you know, you're not stealing from other people, so you're not like competing. We'll find another huge tree. You know what I miss? I miss when, so when the tree cutting first came out, instead of needing to go like this and like find it that way, the trees that were cuttable, like just in a radius, they had this like little glowing, like pulsating, circle on them. It was way more friendlier than like doing this, like trying to find them with your tool. It's so annoying. I wish at least the harvestables, like trees, had like a different color to them. You know? I mean, shit. Even the Dark Souls Mimic was slightly different to the frickin' chests. Yeah, crazy. Back in the day, when it came out. I mean, while we're here, we might as well take advantage of skilling up. Oh, we got some analysis. Nice. Some anal assists. Know what I'm saying? There's clusters of trees. Look at these guys. My first contact with EU was in 2013. Yeah, mine was, I think my first, I came in, about 10 years ago, I think. It was the first year that I was in this house. And I've been in this house for, yeah, it's been 10 years, I think. I've been, you know. I came in too late to really get a good handle on what Loot 1.0, so I didn't get the super excitement of that. So I came in too late for that, and I came in, sort of when they were in their, like, when it was in its weird phase. You know, I'd like to say, like, the weird phase. If you don't know what the weird phase is, like, they're trying to figure out what the fuck they were doing. Which in a lot of senses, they're still trying to figure a lot of stuff out. But that's the nature of, you know, making video games, you know? Especially one that's as a unique idea as Entropia Universe. Like today I looked at some old promo videos from like 17 years ago for Entropia Universe, and I'm like, holy shit. That was a long ass time ago. Yeah, we'll go look in this clusters. We'll go look in these clusters over here. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at today? I haven't looked at the Hoffboard. A Centaur Aspirant. Nice. A Teledon Old. Nice. Maphoid Clan Warlord. Nice. It's always a cool one. Predron Mature, Cobros Provider. Some cool shit today. Any ATHs? No. No freshies? Of course not. Like, gone are the days of getting, like, these insane loots. But you can still get them, they're just really fucking hard to find. It's mostly in, like, shared shit. Let's look at items. Someone got an Osmond HKS1X1. Very nice, very nice. Probably from their mission chain. Very cool, very cool. Some rings. Putrefied Panelon Gizzard. Ugh. Icky. You know, some small stuff. Panelon Pristine Elements. Wonder how much those sell for. Oh. Kind of want to buy more ammo, but I'd have to dip into my. I'd have to sell stuff and dip into my PED card. Dip into my pet card. Dip into my pet card. And, I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Should I TT the oils and buy myself some more ammunition and go hunt some shit? What do you guys think? Because, you know, I don't mind doing that. What do I feel like? I feel like hunting, but I don't really feel like dipping into my, I don't particularly feel like dipping into my pet card to buy ammunition. No, I guess I could always, like, just repair my melee weapons and shit. I don't know. I quelled your curiosity with the forest, so you're cool. Oh yeah. If you right click your dude, does everything order. Yeah, no. Yeah, you right click. You right click and he just does the thing. See? Yeah, no hands. He just does the thing. No, this one. Go over to this one. Dummy. Where is it? Oh, it's there. It's fucking weird. Stop being a weirdo, man. There we go. Yeah. No handses. No handses. You can also press F. That's fine. Yeah. F is like a fantastic fucking button. The F button. Well, you know, let's go and figure out what we're gonna hunt. And what we're gonna use. There you are. What I'll do is I'll probably just TT the oils. Because I can kind of afford to. I'll have a look on the auction house first, see if anybody's got any things out for nano cubes. If they do, I'll convert them into cubes and then sell them all. Sell it that way. Oh, you just got blueprint comprehension. Grats, Woody. Hell yeah, man. I think I've got blueprint comprehension. I think. I forget. Anybody else like forget their like the shit that they have? Yeah, blueprint comprehension. I don't really do much like crafting, so my crafting skills are pretty dog shit. Pretty doggy do, but you know, that happens. Yeah, good on you, Woody. It's awesome, man. Yeah, is there an auction house here? There's construction. There's the auction house. So let's have a look and see if there's any orders for stuff. Not here, there ain't. Clear crystal, what's this? Just clear crystal. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Store that in there. We'll just TT that shit. We'll get rid of... We'll take that. We'll take that. Some of this stuff I'll probably just keep. And we're gonna do the ultimate of sins. Bye-bye. Peace out, home slices. How far away? How long do you think it will take to get to Arcadia? Because I could go for hunting some noosels. Yeah, let's go to Ark. I like hunting noosels. Who knows? I might get a whip. I like noosel hunting. Oh, before I do anything, I really want to check my see what the market's at the moment for some of this shit. $908, $928, $2815, $899. Oh, there's actually some more Entropia stuff. Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, nah. Nah, don't want to. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll have a look and we'll see how much those pristine elements sell for. Because I do actually need those anyway, so maybe hunting some Paneleons are a good idea. They're a little bit easier to deal with, I think. I remember getting that Jeep car over there and I could not find it anywhere. Is it Arcadia bound only? Jeep car? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the... I don't know. Might be. Missed items. Oh, not missed items. Materials. Dumbass. We're gonna go to P. Panelon. Hold on, what is it called again? I forget. Oh, pristine Panelon, I think. Yeah, pristine shit. But there is no just go all. Well, there's gotta be like a order for it. You got Panelon. There it is. Panelon pristine element. How much do they sell for? Oh wow, they sell for like 300 PED a pop. Fucking hell. F. When you don't want to F things up. Exactly, Woody, exactly. It's like the starting mission there. Yeah, I think I've got them. I think I've got one on Calypso. Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, now what do the pristine elements drop from? That's the next question. That is the next question. So for that though, we're gonna go over to the Entropia wiki because it tends to have that information on it. So we're gonna have a quick look. You know, which maturity tends to drop it. It's just like a rough guide. It's not like the ultimate. Because sometimes people are like, no, it actually drops from this. No, my luck, it's probably like fucking stalkers or some shit. So I don't want to deal with that. It's like, come on, bro. I don't want to deal with that. Creatures... Panelon. Old Alpha. Ooh, Old Alpha, 1,500 health. I mean, I could. That damage is stupid high though. Cut, impact, burn. Logic would dictate that I've got a better chance going after the whips. I don't know, man. Wait, so you fill by orders, not trying to sell, right? Well, so what I tend to do, so I use the orders basically to see what the going price for something is. So I'll go over to orders, and I'll use the browse, and then I'll find the thing that I want, and then I'll look at how much it sells for. That's what I tend to use it for, right? So like there's 100% for 10 hours skill juice. But I'm like, oh, how much does this sell for? You know, I could have a look and be like, oh, it sells for a big amount. You know, it sells for 50. It sells for a lot. Sells for a decent amount. But what I tend to do is, like, if I'm on somewhere like Calypso, I'll be like, okay, what's going on Calypso? But let me just have a look at this. Orders, browse. No. Take me back to Take me to church. Take me back to Siren, please. So I'm gonna have a look on Cyrene and be like, because I remember losing Ped trying to sell stacks and now I'm buying. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So what I tend to do is I'll look at what's, what's selling, like what people are buying, and I'll be like, okay, so this might be something I might want to look at finding and then selling because it sells for 150%. If I'm on Calypso, right? You can comfortably sell a lot of things on Calypso, even if there's not, like, obviously even if there isn't a buy order. But if I'm on Calypso, I'll look at the buy orders and I'll be like, okay, what animal residues are on order? Forgive me. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sneezed. So I might be like, eye oil, 106%. Sorry, not 106. 100.6. Or I might be like, brain oil, that's cool. But most of the time I'll look at the components. And I'll look at, what's the highest one at the moment. So you got tier 3s and 4s that are not at a really good point. So wait, when you sell to buy orders, you don't pay any surcharge? No, you still pay the auction house fee. So if I was to sell to a buy order, I still pay for the auction house fee. Everything you do on the auction house has a fee. Except for buying, of course. Buying doesn't have a fee. Unless you want to transport it to another planet, then there's a fee. Is it the same amount? Yeah, so selling... essentially what happens, right, is if I was to put something up on auction... say this, right? If I was to put this up on auction and I wanted to sell it for that, it doesn't go off of the markup percentage, it goes off of the amount of PED you go up, like you add on to the amount that you want to sell it for. So every time you increase it, the auction fee goes up a little bit. But that's the same for like every single thing, right? So if I was to I don't know, man. If I was to put something that's like 1,000 PED, and I sold it for 1,001 PED. It doesn't take into account that like of the markup that I've put on it. It just takes into account the fact that I put it up by 1 PED, and they take X amount of PEC per PED that you put on. You know, it's hard to explain, but it's just a thing that it does. Weak zealot off control. Panelon control. So what are these? Oh, you can get a 7 PED Panelon control thingy. That's pretty cool. 7 PED control pill. Sure. What do I need to kill for it? No, any Panelon should count for this mission. Okay. Okay, so can I do that in the Panelon cave then? I want to go there anyway, so let's have a looky-loo. Let's have a look-see. And we'll use the... Yeah, we'll use the Kitsuichi Ono, why not? Go to the Reparo, like that. I say any Panelon will do. So... Yeah. I wonder if that includes, like, the punies? I don't know. I might try the punies first. And see what they do. Because I can kind of double up on that a little bit. Because there's, like, another mission that you could do for killing like, killing things. And then you get a gun. Like, you can get a TT gun. But the TT gun, like, you trade X amount of shit, and then, like, it's got more PED on it, so... I don't know, I know what I'm talking about. You can only do it, like, once a week or whatever. Yeah, it's this guy. This motherfucker right here. And then this guy, I believe, you can get some ammo and shit. So we talk to this guy. So we dispatch creatures around. And then we could trade 500 robot components for a BPX, which we get the full TT version for it, which is cool, or 900 for that. So we either trade 5 PED for 9.25 PED, or 9 PED for 15.5 PED. So it's not bad. Now, these are, of course, Paneleons, and this guy is a Paneleon hunter. So I want to see if I can, like, double up on this, because that's like 3 missions that involve Paneleons. This one we need to use a TT weapon for. So that's fine. We will use a TT weapon. Might as well get a couple of... We'll get like a couple of... We'll get some long blades. So let's see how this goes. You guys following along? So yeah, killing these guys. Yeah, you get 1.5 PED of universal ammunition, but you have to kill 18 weak Paneleons using a Cyrene trade terminal weapon. So let's see what happens. Because I am keen as a bean to see if these guys, these weak Paneleons, affect the sample collection thing. We won't know until, you know, we won't know fully. But then we can kind of go ham. Like, after we kill 18 of these guys, we can kind of go ham. I know it's probably just the killing strike that's needed, but still. Okay, so that does contribute to this. So that's 3 missions that stack. So I got to keep that in mind. But this one here is only once a week. Right, this is a weekly... every 2 weeks. So you can do this twice in a month. But this one, I think it's like, it says repeatable. I don't know if that's daily or not, but could be. Could be daily, might not be daily. I don't know. You tell me. Either way, that's you get a 7 PD thingamabob. And I mean, if you want to be super efficient, right, you just do the Panelon that you get all these, then you do this one each day, and you only kill 18 Panelons each day. Maybe swant them as well, you know, if you swant them. You know, if you're a low depot or even a free-to-play player, if you swant these guys, you're probably gonna you'll do alright, I reckon. And if you would like to tame them on top of that, I really need to get like a light source. Maybe I can... move this across. Nah, that ain't working. So you could probably do this one each day. And kind of just keep these on, you know, on hand. I don't know. But I mean, if you're swanting, then it probably doesn't matter. You know. And there's also the sweating mission, where you get the Cyrene token. So that one's always nice. I wonder how much it costs with the long blade versus what you get back. I'm very curious. Like, with all of these killing missions, like, if you're able to do, like, a shitload of DPP, then you'll be, like, you know, you're doing, like, lots of critical hits and critical damage percentage stuff. If you're able to, like, crank that up to the max and all of these, you know, kill X amount of things and then you get this, that, like, you know, if you could drastically reduce the cost of doing it, you know, that's how you make profits by, you know, just hunting things and TTing shit. That's how you make a profit. Nah. You know, you should still try to sell stuff on the auction house, but, like, you know, TT food is just TT food as well, so. Alright. So, 1.5, and we spent... We didn't even spend 6 PED. You just need to finish them with the Siren. Oh, I know you just need to finish them with the Cyrene weapon. But, like, you know, all that does is really save time. But, check it out. So, you don't even, with this, it didn't even spend 6 PED. And then I got 1.5 PED in shit back. Like, in universal ammo. So if you were to do that every day, you know, you do that every day and then you just sweat, or you swant. It works out quite well, you know. But let's just go buck wild on these guys, because I can. Increase my tier and my Katsuichi honor a little bit. Yep. Ichi leg. I can't be bothered right-clicking on them to loot them. God, I'm so fucking lazy. Where is... There it is. Oh yeah, these guys drop Nova fragments. I forgot about that. I think these guys drop armor pieces as well. Don't quite remember though. Like the weak Panelons. I'm fairly certain I've looted an armor piece from these guys before. And you kind of, I think you need them for, you can get axe sweating mission for 500. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's right over there. So you can add that on and sort of double it up, triple it up, adding lots of shit on top. Deepfake Studios, you're also on Cyrene. Awesome, man. I'm just stabbing stuff. I'm just stabbing things. More of a slash, really. I'm hacking and slashing stuff. I call it hacky slash. Like, if you wanted to go, like, hardcore when it comes to, like, the Panelons and shit. You can use, like, the whips. So after you sweat them, you catch them, and then you turn them into glue. That's what I like to do. I'll go over here. What are you doing, my guy? Ooh, someone got a smuggler backpack. Ooh. Looks pretty dope. Looks dope. Not entirely sure. That guy. Oh, it's you. Did. Hey, Deepfake, did you want me to, like, move over there so you can, like, sweat these guys? You just let me know, man. I might actually move up over here anyway, that way people have, like, easier access to stuff over there. And I think I'm still in the range for the merchant thing. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, no problem, man. You gonna be logging off? Well, I hope you have a good evening or day, whatever it is that you're doing. Oh god. Yeah. Fuck me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the blessings. It's very much, I'm very much a sneezy boy at times. I get all sneezy and, you know, it just is what it is. I'm become sneezy. Speaking of sneezy, I saw some of that Snow White movie. My god, is it a dumpster fire. Absolute fucking dumpster fire. You know, Snow White was no longer sweet and innocent. She's just a bitch. Just a bitch. Don't star on that, bro. I will star. Like it was fucking garbage. Like there were some parts where I'm like, oh yeah, that's all right. You know, I didn't mind the dwarves. I know some people having an issue with the CG. I didn't mind it so much. But like the actual way it was, like all of it was, like some of it made absolutely no fucking sense. Like, I watched some of it, I'm like, yeah, nah, thanks, and exited out of it. So yeah, nah, no thanks. You know what I did watch though? I watched that new Wolfman movie. Now that was fucking good. That new Wolfman movie was pretty fucking good. Like an interesting take on like the whole werewolf thing. And an interesting take on the Wolfman film. Yeah, it was really fucking good. Yeah, nah, bugger off, Snowflake. Are you calling me a snowflake? It was a shit film. No, you're not calling me a snowflake because like it is a shit film. Not saying no. You should watch the Wolfman movie. Is quite good. You know they do it quite well. Because instead of it being like, oh, you change at the full moon, it's like once you get infected with like it's what they call like the mountain like hill virus or the mountain virus or whatever. Once the person gets infected with this, they like stay wolfified, and they don't look like, you know, obviously they don't look like a fucking dog, you know, like in Twilight or anything like that. Or in Dog Soldiers, they don't look like Dog Soldiers. They don't look like Ginger Snaps or anything like that. They look more like the OG Wolfman and the Wolfman remake, though not as much fur. And it was really good because you get like this slow transformation over time. It's not like an instant like, oh, you know, moon's out, now I'm changing all of a sudden. It's like it's a slow change over time. Like it's an infection, it's an illness. And the way they did it was very, very cool. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's, you know, it's cool. You know, like, I like the whole, once you change, there's no fucking coming back from it. You are just crazed Wolfman for the rest of whatevers. Really did give, like, Dog Soldiers vibes, though. If anyone's watched Dog Soldiers, you'll get what I mean if you watch the Wolfman film. Like, it gives off mad Dog Soldiers vibes. Obviously not with the military, because there's, well, kind of a military aspect, in a way, but not really. But with the whole being stuck in a like a house, a cabin in the middle of nowhere, while you got this, you know, werewolf trying to break it. It's good. It's good. I bought it on YouTube. So like I bought it on YouTube. for like 25 bucks as a digital copy. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I'll have that. Oh, what else have I started watching recently? I've been watching the Chucky series as well. I like it, but I also don't like it at the same time. But I like most of it. It's just some of it is kind of like... some of it doesn't make much sense. Like when it... like some of the character interaction dynamics doesn't make much sense. But, you know, that's Chucky. It's not really meant to. Like, Chucky, Child's Play, that shit's not meant to make sense. It's a serial killer in a doll. It's meant to be fucking weird, wacky, and out there. I like that they kind of leaned into the wacky and crazy aspect of it. I'll probably have to be holding off on Entropia streaming until next pay, I think. Of course, unless you guys want to see me do some swanting, but... probably not. So I'm going to be playing some other stuff. Probably Valheim. So yeah, I'm probably going to be playing Valheim for the most part. In upcoming streams and things. I'm also going to be whacking out some videos. Me and Belly. He's called Belly in-game. In-game, his avatar's name is Belly. But we're going to be... sort of collaborating on a sort of a video series, hunting and all that sort of stuff. And he offered to fund the entire thing, you know, as long as he gets like a majority of like the input when it comes to pretty much everything. And I'm willing to take that. You know, the whole him giving me PED and doing this series with it. But I still gotta hash out some finer details with my own shit. You know what I hate? Yeah, these basic leather extractors, yeah. They used to sell so good. Now they're dog shit. They went from like 200%. And now they're at like 120 something percent. It's garbage. So annoying. But the market for a lot of stuff has gone down. So weird. Go on Oculus Reparo our shit. And we'll TT this stuff. TT them dems. Oculus Reparo our sword. Yeah, after we do this mission, I'm probably going to call it a night. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of recording. So I'm going to be recording some videos. I got some shit that I want to make. Damn, that might turn out good. Might turn out shit. Don't know. Yeah, guys, got some games that I got some challenges that I kind of want to do. And I think it'll be fun. Yeah, it's starting to get to that point in the day where I'm losing my stream. Not my stream, losing my steam. See? Losing steam. I really gotta do these live streams, like, or at least start them earlier on in the day. I don't know. It's okay, just see when is the most people. Just go, just see when is the most people online. Yeah, and that's the thing, I have no idea like when the most people online are. Because like, especially when it comes to Entropia, because they're like all over the shop. Find your crowd. Yeah. It's the one thing with like Entropia Universe. A lot of people watch the videos. Not a lot of people join in for the streams. Which is fair enough, but like... think they miss out on a lot of stuff. But they do watch this post stream, so that's always good. EU time is a bit too early. Yeah, and US is way off. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out like the right right time to do things. Man, this is Entropia Universe. There's not many viewers from anywhere. Not many viewers from anywhere. Like, on average, I get more viewers streaming Valheim than I do streaming Entropia Universe. But most of my subscribers are subscribed for Entropia Universe. So it's like, for YouTube wise, I'd love to watch. Oh yeah, that's why I said like most people watch the post stream. You know, which is why I'm glad that the post-stream stuff exists. You know? I would say only players are coming from places with money and... Yeah. I mean, like, I'm... You know, I'm considering doing more other stuff than Entropia Universe, you know? Like, from a pure channel standpoint, you know? I would say only players are coming from places with money and puns to spend. Where all the rest of the world can't afford it. So Siren are better rags to riches than Rocktropia? No, Rocktropia would still probably be better. I mean, you could do the rags to riches anywhere, really. You can do it anywhere. But Rocktropia, it's a little bit easier. At least it was. It's good that EU is free to play. It's somewhat free to play. Like, it's somewhat free to play. You know, like, there's nowhere near enough shit for people that are free to play to actually, like, enjoy the game. You know? With the right Twitch streams, I classify EU as free to deposit. Twitch streams, I classify EU as free to deposit. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, a lot of people won't be watching any of my streams, even on Twitch, because there are people that, like, give away shit to people that watch their stuff. And it's not really something I'm into. I'm not really into the whole, hey, watch my stream and then you might get something. I know people do it. And I know it's sort of like exciting and all that sort of stuff, but it's like, most people just sort of hang out. Like they'll pop on the stream and then they'll fuck off to rack up points and stuff. Can Gives you hope that you can make money and push you to keep going. It's invest play since you can get the stuff back out to some extent and always has a value, unlike the other game monetizations. Then you invest a bit and then you're invested in EU1. Yeah, I think when it comes to investing in investment in Entropia Universe, if you were to and it's gonna sound weird, if you were purely an investment player, and when I say that is you put money into shares and deeds and you only play with the dividends that you get from the shares and deeds, you know, you keep an eye on the market and you buy when the shares and deeds are at a lower spot. Excuse me, at a lower spot. Like, oh shit, New Treasure Island was at I saw it at 7.8 a couple of months ago. You know? And then it went up. They all fluctuate. So if you spend money if you put your money only in deeds and shares, and then you only play with the dividends that you get, not only are you saving up your PED by doing that, but you're essentially keeping your money there, getting your money to make you PED to play with, and then if you get sick of the game, you could just withdraw it all. You know, it's either time or money invested, time for sweating or trading, and connecting money simply for everything. Yeah, you know, yeah, pretty much. I want to get to that point, collecting them share payouts and buying more. Yeah, getting that steamroll going is it definitely makes things a lot easier. It's at least 10 plus years of a full return on investment with deeds and shares though. It's at least 10 plus years for the full return of investment. By the time you basically got the deed plus the worth of it, have the cake in it. Yeah, pretty much. And if you put everything into the shares and the deed market, you play off of the dividends. Then if you get sick of the game, you sell all your shit and then you pull out. You know? But I like to encourage people to, also play with their deposit. Alright. Shame that let's see. Shame that the yields on EU shares are so much less than real stocks, lol. Yeah, well, they are, just an in-game thing, They are just, they just are what they are. Okay, well, still got some time before I die, I guess. Yeah, still got some time. You can get lucky hunting too. You can get lucky hunting too. And if you're smart when you're hunting, then, that's also a good one. Alright, let's, change my mind. Yeah. So we give him 9 PD worth of shit. And then we get 15.5 PD back in return. It's a shame you can only do that once a fortnight. EU shares are better than stock in a sense. You get paid out weekly without diminishing the value of the share. Yeah. I'll be living. I stopped playing now, but still have my stuff in game. Used to pop 20 into hunting and wind down after work. And that's the thing, right? This is one thing that really pisses me off. You have a lot of people that are like, oh, you know, you're wasting your money, blah, blah, blah. But the same people will go out and they'll spend money on their own habits. You know, they'll buy booze, or they'll go out and they'll, you know, do one game of bowling, and all this other shit, you know. You know, they go to the pub, they go to the club, they do all this stuff. But they turn around and be like, oh, but, you know, EU is just a waste of time and money. It's like, but it's fun. You know, don't yuck my yum, bro. I'll be living in South America soon, so I'll look more into EU and old school roots like gold farming so I don't have to work. Yeah, man, do that. True story, bro. Saving me putting $100 into the pokers. Exactly, absolutely. Not to mention they expose themselves to lots more risk with other spending. Yeah, man, like it's there's so much. Hold on, let me just. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna repair this all the way up. And I just want to see. Now remember, don't copy me, kids. Don't do what I do. I'm just looking at shit. Yeah, doing that actually turned a little bit of a profit, so that's nice. So we're gonna convert this. Gonna keep this and this, and let me have a look at this. Yeah, we'll keep this shit as well. What about you? No. You lot can fuck off. Would rather segment some cash, get real dividends like 8%. Like 8%, and use those dividends as EU deposits. Would be scared of getting a random ban or something holding. Yeah, and that's the one thing though. If you're gonna play Entropia Universe, like, don't do anything that can get you banned. Make sure you have your two-factor authentication shit. Make sure you're, you know, changing your passwords, doing all this shit, because you don't want someone coming in and stealing all your shit. Or you getting banned and not being able to take your stuff out. You know? That's why I don't bot. Some people do bot. I don't bot, because I'm fairly certain it's against the terms of service. Botting is not allowed. I don't have multiple accounts. Some people do have multiple accounts. I do not. I wish I could. That way I could do an entire series on literally just free to play. But I can't. Which sucks. Who knows, I might be able to talk to the people in Mind Arc, be like, hey, would I be able to do this? And I just can't withdraw from that account, blah, blah, blah. That would be good. But I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to the people at Entropia, at Mind Arc, about that sort of shit. Because it is something that I've wanted to do, but I don't know if they'd be on board with it. Because they wouldn't be making money from people. Just disagreeing with one person can lead to many reports. Yeah, that's why I try not to argue. That's why I like turn around and I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever you want to do or believe, you do and believe. That's 100% up to you and your own brain. That's why I try not to argue with people. Other than the whole, you know, no, Entropia Universe isn't a scam. No, I'm not wasting my money because I'm having fun. No. You can't call people, you know, donkey-headed shit biscuits. You know, all that stuff. Botters are bad. Are bad. A Siren weak Panelons. I've had some botters threaten to report me, lol. Something tells me most are empty threats. Oh yeah, they'd 100% be empty threats, but yeah. So, you know, as long as you behave by things. But I do think your idea of getting, getting dividends from real life shares and then using those dividends to play with Entropia Universe is good. But you know what you can also do? You can do, like, like an hour or two of surveys. You get like 20 bucks. And then you get like 200 PED. That's what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm going to be doing some surveys, and then I'm hopefully going to deposit like $100 at the end of next week. Or midway through next week. That's what I want to do. Because we're relatively good financially at the minute. All of our ducks are in a row, which is always a good thing. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at something before I log off. Yes. That is what I was going to look at before I log off. I'll look at melee. That's an idea, but it's not better to work. But is it not better to work part-time for a bit? Yeah, if you can get part-time work. You can make more. Yeah. If you've got part-time work, then obviously that's better. I'm talking about like if you don't have a job. But you know what? Even if you do have a job, look, even if you do have a job though, right? You have a job, part-time job. Maybe all of your expenses go on to funding, like, you know, onto household stuff, kids, groceries, rent, all that sort of stuff. But if, you know, and then you do like, but you're like, oh, I got nothing for Entropia Universe. It's like, well, I'll do some surveys for an hour or two. I'll get 20 bucks. Then I'll, you know, I'll get some ammunition. Bada bing, bada boom. I fucking hate being unemployed. It fucking sucks ass. Though, the previous job that I had, I was only out there for like a week. And I had to leave because they were, I was working at a paint making place. And I was specifically, like, my job was to help clean the vats where they were mixing the paint. And they wanted me to work, but they didn't have a mask for me. Okay? They didn't have a mask for me, a ventilation mask. So after about a week of dealing with that, I stopped, and now I have to use these. Like, bugger them, twats, same in UK. Yeah, so now my lungs are a little bit fucked. So I need to have my Ventolin with me. You been to a place like that? Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare, I swear. I've only been I've been employed quite a few times, but I've only ever had a few good jobs. Microplastics and no mask. Hazardous environment can happen everywhere. Yeah, if you're not following proper fucking safety procedures. If you're not following proper OSHA, you know, occ health and safety guidelines. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of people do the whole, oh, you know, you just gotta tough through it. It's like, yeah, tough through it. Yeah, fuck your lungs up. You know? You just gotta deal with it. Keep an OSHA book with you, throw it at such people next time. Yeah, I tried. They're like, well, you know, your mask will be in like 4 weeks. It's like, yeah, well, I don't think I can physically do it. They're like, okay. So, okay, bye-bye. The Billy Bigs. No. Oh yeah, you can report places all you want. They don't do anything. Like the health and safety people don't do shit. You know. Yeah, they like one job that I worked at. It was at a Mexican place. Mexican place run by Indians, and full of racist stuff. I was there for a few weeks, and then I left because I got one of the guys having, like, the manager having a go at me because I didn't change the labels. Like, I didn't change the use by labels on the food. Now, you're not allowed to change the use by dates on food. You print it out, you put it on there. If it goes past that day, you turf it. They were getting workers to change the use by dates. No wonder that place had like 2 stars. Oh, the place was fucking festy, man. But the first day I go in, I look at the floor and it's just covered in shit. I'm like, do you have a broom? You know, workers eating the food out of the troughs and shit. It's like, the fuck, man? Touching shit without gloves, it's like, ugh. Gross, bro. I tell health and safety people, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. It doesn't pay to be good anymore. It really fucking doesn't. Let's switch you Valor. What this one? Nah, this one's not as good. Bollywood slumwork condition, yeah, pretty much. Last place I was working only had outdoor toilets and a water tank that got filled up every few days. In winter, toilets, water pipes, all froze over. I used to just walk out those days. Yeah. Like, there's some places where it's like, nah, fuck it. What was I looking for? I was looking for something specific. No. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, these things. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of these. Nice experience, mate. Our taps are freezing, so no water. Yeah. Like, some places are just shit, you know. Like, some places are just straight up dog shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be calling it there for this evening. I'm gonna be live streaming again, hopefully tomorrow. I know I said that the other day and then I didn't, but hopefully I'm gonna be doing some live stream tomorrow. Probably during the day. Probably also in the evening. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna be leaving it there. You'll take care. Thank you for hanging out with me and having a banter and just having a chat. Always good to hang out with you guys. If you guys, if you guys want to support me, this is where I do the obligatory, like, shilling and all that sort of stuff. If you guys want to support me, you guys can sign up to become a member, or you can super chat or super thanks, or there's a tip thingy in the description. It is what it is, but all that shit is there if you want to support me further. But you guys just being here supports me enough. So, you'll take care, stay safe, and I'll probably see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, I will. You'll take care.